Hello and welcome to Take 3 with PT. This is a YouTube series where I take 3 minutes to talk about something that's practical, biblical, theological. Today's question, which was given to me by a friend, was should we dress up? Should we try to look good? It's kind of a funny, interesting question, so I've been thinking about should we dress up? And just thinking through Scripture and what Scripture teaches on this, it's not like it's a direct, clear teaching from Scripture, but there are references about clothes throughout Scripture. And so I could tell you just from thinking through what Scripture says that dress does four different things. Dress can deceive, it can distract, it can reflect, and it can attract. And that even rhymes, so you should remember that. Dress does four things. It deceives, it distracts, it reflects, and it attracts. Dress can be deceptive. You can dress up to look good, and like the Pharisees did, they would wear a special clothing. They would wear these things on their arms or heads, phylacteries and whatnot, and it would present them as really spiritual and righteous, but sometimes they would treat people dismissively. And so they looked spiritual, but they weren't always acting spiritual. So dress can be deceptive. It can also be distracting. There's references in Scripture to women not overly adorning themselves in the Ephesian church because that could be a big distraction. And you have the sense that maybe the ladies were treating worship gatherings or prayer meetings as a beauty contest. And the Apostle Paul says, we didn't really come together to show off how good we look. That's distracting. We came together to worship, to pray. And so dress can be distracting. It can distract you for why you get together for worship, why you're getting together with other people. You never want to be the youth pastor, the guy youth pastor who has the conversation with the girls about dressing in a way that's modest, because when they don't, it can be distracting. So dress can be deceptive. It can be distracting. Dress can also reflect. Dress can show that there is something really troublesome going on. So you could wear all black and be in mourning. You could wear all white and be at a wedding. You know that the priests in the Old Testament, they would dress up to reflect these holy moments. They would put on special robes to offer sacrifices, or sometimes they would tear their clothes off because they were mourning. And so dress can reflect a holy moment or a troubling moment. The other thing that dress can do is it can attract. You dress up nicely because you don't want to put off people. You clean yourself up because you want to look presentable. So dress can be attractive, and we see that in the book of Proverbs, it talks about a mother who provides for her family, and her family is dressed in scarlet. They look good, and it makes their family respectable. So those are four reasons we would think about dress from Scripture. So should we dress up? Well, why? Are you trying to deceive? Are you trying to distract? Probably not. You shouldn't dress up then. Are you trying to reflect? Are you trying to attract? Well, that's a good time to dress up. I would say this: it is not bad to look good. God's given us these bodies to take care of and to be presentable, so it's not bad to look good. The thing I would express, though, that I think is really important, Scripture makes this plain and clear, is that it's what's inside, the character, that matters more than what's on the outside. And so when you think about dress, think more about developing a holy, pure, loving, kind character than what you put on the outside.